Take responsibility. You are not a victim. And it doesn't matter what was done to you. That is in the past, friends. Move into the future. Move into the future. God doesn't say that I alone know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you in your past. Here's the thing about the past, friends. The powerlessness of the past, oh, child of God, is that you can do nothing about it. You can't go back and make your parents be alive. You can't go back and undo the abuse that was done to you. You can't go back and do, you can't. It makes you static and stuck because the past, the enemy keeps you in the past because he knows that there he has you. You're stuck. You can't go back and undo the decision you made. You can't go back and unproduce the child you produced. You can't go back and unmarry the person you married. You can't go back and undo the conversation you had. You can't. The past, that's the thing about the past. You can't go back in the past and change the thing. So get out of the past. Stop living in your past. You can't undo what has happened, but you have the power to change the future. You have the power to change the future. The devil knows it, and that's why he's there, binding you, keeping you bound, keeping you thinking you're a victim, keeping you thinking you have no power. You have so much power. You have so much power. Open your eyes. See what Jesus has done for you. Understand that you have opportunities. Understand that you're a child of God. The past, you can do nothing about the past. Absolutely nothing. Get out of it. Let it go. And it's painful, I know. Because you see, when you've become so used to your dysfunction, here's the thing. God comes to God comes to a man in Luke 5 who had been at a pool of Bethesda for 38 years. And asks him a strange question. This man was paralyzed. Jesus comes to a paralyzed man and says, do you want to get well? I'm sorry? Do I want to get well? Yes. Because you see, you have a choice. You can choose to stay bound. And I'm saying choice. I know it sounds like it's not fair, but it's the truth, child of God. You can choose to stay bound. You can choose to stay in unforgiveness. You can choose to stay in pain. You can choose to stay bitter. You can choose to stay small. God is asking you a question today. Do you want to be made well? That decision hangs with you. Do you know why? Jesus is both willing and able, and he has gone the whole 9 years and given you full deliverance. But you can choose to be delivered and stay bound and say, I don't want. Do you know why? Because you get so used to having pity. You get so used to having, oh, child of God. If you knew the power you have, if you knew the people you're going to set free. And you know what? I did not just come back saying, I am going to come back and take my life back. I was like, devil, every child you have of God you have held back with lies and deceptions about their past, getting them stuck there. Fear, unforgiveness, blaming others for their lack of progress.